How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich and I'm the owner-driver for CFRacing, and welcome to our March monthly update racing video preparing for the 2024 racing season. First off, I want to thank our sponsors, Kristen Murphy with eXp Realty. Kristen Murphy is a real estate agent in the Richmond area. If anybody's needing help with the real estate needs, buying or selling a home, reach out to Kristen Murphy. She'll be glad to help you out with your real estate needs. She also does a lot for the community in the Richmond area and also does a lot for the military community here in the Richmond area and Fort Gregg Adams area. So I'll definitely reach out to her, and I'll have her contact information in the description below. I also want to thank Tibby Gyms for their continued support. Tibby Gyms is an online sales website. They basically sell cheap gemstones and settings for people who want to do a little bit more customized work and make some of their own, put together some of their own settings for their jewelry needs. So it's a great cheap way to kind of come up with some of your own designs, and so that's what Tibby Gyms supplies. So we want to thank them for their continued support. With the commercials out of the way, let's go ahead and hit the notes. So really we've done a lot over the past month since our last video in February, but we're actually really not going to have a whole lot to talk about because I feel like it's compared to the years past where the progress for getting ready for the race season was kind of slow. I was able to really pick a handful of details of where we progressed over the months. But in this case, we're trying to get ready for racing in April, and we're really close. So if I was to start listing all the things that we've done over the past month, it's going to be a really long list, and my wife's arms are going to get tired of holding the camera because I'm going to talk for a really long time. So I figured it'd be easier just to kind of say what we have left to do. So with that, first topic is the new trailer. Pretty much every video I wanted to show the new trailer that we got and the work that we've finished on the new trailer. I think last time I said I got all the 4 recessed D-rings installed. Since the last video, I got Kristen Murphy's decals transferred from the old trailer onto the new trailer. The other decals, I'm working on ordering some new ones. But the reason why we're not showing this video is in typical fashion. Whenever I'm showing these videos, or filming these videos, it rains here in Hopewell, Virginia area, or Richmond area. It rained last Saturday, and then Sunday we had some things that we had to go, errands and stuff we had to go run on, so that we're actually filming this on a Monday night. So didn't get a chance to do the video on Saturday and show off the trailer, and hopefully next month I'll be able to show it off a little bit. Really want to show you guys what we have. So that's all I got to talk about with the new trailer. I think really the only, other than the decals, the only other thing I have left to do with that is put replace the 30-day tag and put the license plate on it. So what we have left on the go-kart, so usually in the videos it's sitting on the stand, on the kart stand, and now it's sitting on the scales stand. And why it's sitting here is because this is how close we are to finishing the go-kart. I'm working on mounting the body. I hope to have that finished up mounted tonight. I've worked on setting the front end, kind of preset the front end suspension, kind of go ahead and get the caster camber in tow real close. So that's why the kart is sitting here on the stands, and probably if I get the body mounted tonight, I'll go ahead and put it back on the scale stand, and then put it back up on the kart stand. Once I'm done doing that, I'm going to finish installing the drivetrain. Pretty much just going to be the throttle linkage, put the motor on, and run the hose to the oil catch can overflow, the breather overflow, and that's pretty much it with the drivetrain. Well, and align the chain once we get the chain hooked up to the clutch sprocket. And once I'm done with that, it's basically I'm going to go back through my SOP checklist that I run through when I'm putting the go-kart together, and basically check all the bolts, make sure everything is tight or torqued down like it should be. Make sure we got either cotter pins or safety wire on everything that they're supposed to be, and then pretty much have the go-kart race ready. And then once we do that, I'm actually going to take it to a friend, and he's got got a little bit better setup, a little bit better scales and stuff, and has a little bit more knowledge with setting these go-karts up and put it in the trailer and take it over to his place and get assistance with getting a little bit more, a little bit closer, basically tighten our shot group up with the chassis setup. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's how close we are to the racing with this go-kart. And with that being said, last video I promised that I would post a 2024 race schedule that we're going to run. I got the rough draft created. I also had to wait a little while for some of the other racetracks to post their schedule, and then I was gone last week for mission up in Indianapolis, so that kind of pushed me back a little bit. But this past week, after getting home and seeing the race schedules posted from the other racetracks, I got a rough draft for what I'm going to present for the 2024 schedule. So I hope to have that posted shortly after we post this race video. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got. So this year we basically only doing 2 monthly update videos. In our next video next month, we plan on having it be our first pre-race video. We're shooting for, well, speaking of the 2024 schedule, we're shooting for first race week would be April 13th, possibly April 20th. There's a few scheduling conflicts there that I got to work out, but that's what we're shooting for, is shoot for April 13th. If not that, then probably going to be April 20th. So that'll be our next video, is the pre-race video. So with that, we'll start wrapping this one up. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Murphy with eXp Realty, Tibby Gyms, both those groups for their continued support. I want to thank Malou for filming this video. And of course, please subscribe, like, comment, rate, share, all of the above, and we'll see you next month.